Hello everyone, today we'll have a little discussion about nerfs in Hearthstone. Our all-time favorite Blizzard employee BRODE had released a statement recently regarding the current state of the game, the meta and the balance of it. Good news first, some sort of balance change is coming. Bad news, it is not happening before the end of the month. That makes it nearly 3 months since GADGETZAN was released and potentially only 1 to 1.5 months before the next expansion will be out. To give you a clue about the current meta, Shaman is currently played by a whopping 30% of the players in Legend rank, with an upwards trend still ongoing. If you include every rank, the number is going down to 70% according to BRODE, but that is just watering the statistic and still too high for a single class. The top players know what's up, and there's a reason why the amount of Shaman is increasing the higher you go. Small hint ban, the class is too strong right now. God damn it. Furthermore, patches and as pirate homeboys are played in around 50% of every deck at rank 5 or higher. So every second player is using the same annoying opening, running more or less the same cards, giving you the same game experience over and over again. That is beyond imbalanced and stupidly boring on top of that. Now you might say, but wait, the other half of the players will surely play something unusual, right? Well, to be honest with you, besides pirates, the other half is literally just playing Reno or Jade Golem decks, allowing for a very diverse meta right now, where you will see the same old shit again and again. To come back to the point of the upcoming nerfs, you have to wonder why it is taking the design team 3 months until they are able to address some of the problems, and what are they doing the whole time when they are not working their ass off to make a great balanced game or releasing a grand total of under 300 cards per year. The pirate problem was so obvious that you might remember that myself and many other YouTubers talked about the problem already 1 or 2 weeks after GADGETZAN was out in the wild. Since then, the problem was just getting worse and worse. With an overwhelming strong start for all pirate decks, it is very hard for other interesting deck types to even find in the game. Hunter and Paladin are nowadays nearly extinct on the ladder, sitting at around 2% each, while other classes are forced to counter the pirate opening hard. If you're watching my content regularly, you might know that I am featuring many different card games. In most other games, and imbalance between classes or cards is addressed quickly and frequently, either through more content throughout the year or monthly balance patches. In Hearthstone, on the other hand, a 3-month period between the rise of a problem and a potential solution is not a rare situation, but sadly very common. Team is taking too long to change problematic situations, hitting the nerf hammer too hard, or just creating whole new modes so that there is no need to nerf at all. With such long time periods for a balance change to occur, you should expect that it is hitting the problem on point, giving a fair solution so that cards are still playable while the rest of the game can stabilize. In reality, Team 5 is not capable of doing such a thing, and exactly that is the reason why Wild was created. Instead of balance too many cards, they can now drop everything in the black hole called Wild. No need to change cards when you can just print new ones. Money approves. Hearthstone is now nearly 3 years old. In that time period, only a bit under 30 cards were changed in total. The track record for those changes? Pretty poorly if you look at the overview. Out of the bunch, only 6 cards are still cards that I would consider stables, that is Leroy Jenkins, Eaglehorn Bow, Execute, Soulfire, GADGETZAN Auctioneer and Unleash the Hounds, while another 6 are seeing play from time to time. That will be Knife Juggler, Hunter's Mark, Call of the Wild, Rockbiter Weapon, Yoxaron and Abusive Sergeant. The rest is more or less forgotten, with a few oddly appearances here and there, but that's it. Why is it then taking so long to implement balance changes when most often those are pretty bad? That's an answer that only Blizzard can give and beyond my understanding, especially when other companies that are way smaller and having more complex card games are doing it without a problem. Digital card games are a great playground to try new things. You are getting rid of the limits of paper card games, can do crazy stuff, and if it's not working out, there's always the option to change your cards in an instant. Blizzard is still handling it more like a paper card game in that regard. So what can we expect in the balanced patch at the end of the month? Definitely not a change to patch as a pirate. The team and Ben BRODE in particular stated multiple times that the card will not see any modification. Instead, they will target the small-time Buccaneer. While the Buccaneer is surely the right target to pick, the reason for that might also lay in the different rarity situation. Why give players free 1600 dust when you can just change a rare? Ka-ching! Win-win baby! It prints money. The team in general likes to just change some base stats points instead of redesigning a whole new card. This way it is easier to maintain the original feeling while still reducing the overall value of a specific unit. For the small-time Buccaneer there is quite a few possibilities, but the most likely ones in my opinion are the following two. Firstly, they might just cut down the health to 1 while the effect will completely stay the same. This way he is still a strong pusher early on, but way easier to kill, allowing any class to find a good response for that early on. The second option would be to bring the Buccaneer down to 2-1 and with the weapon he's going up to 3-2 again. This is a lighter nerf than the first option, keeping the original stats still inside the weapon, but also make the card an easier target if you do not have a weapon at hand. Another alternative, like reducing the bonus attack to +1 for example, does not make much sense. Then the unit would just be a worse enchanted Raven. Changing the stats to 1-3 would also put the card out of the neutral into the class power levels, a thing that is most likely not happening. Besides the Buccaneer, expect to see cards like GADGETZAN Auctioneer, the Ether Drake, Jade Lightning or Jade Class getting a closer look. Jade Idol would be another strong contender of being a bit too good, but the overall Druid power level is not that high, so it will stay probably the same, but could be a potential problematic card if Druid's power level is rising too much when the competition is dropping. With a hit on some of the stable cards, you can expect to see Rogue dropping down. Anyway, that's a bit too much crystal ball talk, and we'll come to that back when the balance patch is finally announced. I hope the video could provide you some insight in the situation, and I would be very happy if you can give me your own opinions and feedback in the comment section. Thank you for watching and don't forget to hit the like button.